Hello and welcome to the midnight release for Dragon's Dogma? Where's the 2? I don't know where the 2 is. Is it somewhere hidden in the logo? Well, it's not quite the midnight release because PC games, for some reason lately, don't allow you to preload them. We've heard not amazing things about the PC version, and currently on Steam it has a mixed rating. A bit early to tell really how true or how representative those reviews are. Another kind of shitty thing is that there are a lot of like microtransactions. It's like £36 worth of microtransactions you can buy on Steam. It's not a good look, especially considering, you know, games are now 60 quid pretty much by default. So we're going to see how it runs. I am a massive fan of Dragon's Dogma 1. It's one of the best games ever with some really annoying elements, and I believe they've kept pretty much all of the annoying elements. I was kind of hoping they would maybe change some stuff, you know, like the fast travel being a bit of a pain, side missions just failing without even telling you, stuff like that. So, because Dragon's Dogma is like, it's like the best game ever with like unbelievable, like frustrating moments in it. So, got a new graphics card recently, got an AMD 7800 XT. My CPU though is it's starting to get a little bit old, and this game is supposedly incredibly CPU limited. So it's a bit of a worry, a little bit of a worry. But it's still a okay CPU. It's still decent enough. It shouldn't like bottleneck this kind of graphics card in like new games at 1440p. However, this might be the exception, and like Starfield, these kind of games with very densely populated cities. I hope to get a new CPU at some point. Hopefully this year, maybe end of this year. But it should be fine in a lot of things. So I'm gonna put everything to high, not max, just high. I always like to go ultra, one down from ultra. This GPU's got plenty of VRAM, so that should be okay. High, max. So you got max, I'm just gonna leave it on high. Contact shadows, motion blur, leave the motion blur on for now. Lens distortion, like on. Chromatic aberration, I'm not a massive fan of, so I'll turn that off. Put FSR free on quality. Ray tracing, I'll leave it off for now. You can give it a go. Mid. Mesh quality mid. Put that on high. Screen space reflections. And I'm going to lock it to 60. Because I'm playing with a controller. You probably don't need anything higher than 60. You won't get anything higher than 60 in this game anyway, because it's so CPU limited. Even on, you know, like a 4090 with, I don't even know what the new best CPUs are, but even they struggle. I think the problem is that graphics cards have outpaced the performance so much of PCs. Graphics cards have just outpaced the performance of CPUs so much. Where's the 2? I don't know where the 2 is. It just says Dragon's Dogma. I guess that kind of goes in favour of my theory that it's kind of like a redo, you know. It doesn't matter if you haven't played the first game, because it was kind of a cult classic in a way. It did release around the same time as games like Max Payne 3 and Diablo 3, so it kind of got a little bit buried at the time. But I think it kind of, you know, gained a cult following, gained some traction. Already this has like 200,000 players on Steam, and took a long time to compile the shaders. Again, CPU related. My CPU isn't amazing anymore. Still should be okay, really. How's it running in the menu? 60 frames a second. It's using 21 gigs of fucking memory. The frame times don't look super consistent even on the main menu. I'm not sure if that's like a real-time background or like a video playing. I don't know. Guess we'll see. I'll turn that off for now. There's no difficulty selection in this one, which is annoying. I, for one, think games should have difficulties, selections for different people. But it apparently does have a dynamic difficulty that adjusts to how good you are, I guess. This is on the Resident Evil engine, I believe. The first open world game to be on the Resident Evil engine.
On a guess, lend me your ears. Long as our
It's got that kind of dark fantasy Game of Thrones look to it.
Guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the console. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the sovereign.
Arisen. Is it me?
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
So they know I'm Arisen already. They know about the Arisen. They have a bit more knowledge about it, seemingly. Because in Dragon's Dogma 1, it was kind of like people had forgotten. Because it's based around, it's kind of a bit like Dark Souls. It's based around the cycles. The world goes through cycles, and it gets old and knackered, and then it must be rejuvenated.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the sovereign of Vermont! Long live the sovereign!
Arisen,
Yeah?
thou who wouldst slay the dragon. If thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life.
Well, he hasn't given his heart away yet. How can he be Arisen
I
then?
ask thee to demonstrate thy will. For naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
I recently replayed through Dragon's Dogma, kind of in preparation, and I did a lot of stuff that I'd never done because there's a lot of very easily missable content, like big content that you can just miss, and the game doesn't give a shit. Which I like and I don't like, you know what I mean? It's annoying if you miss it, but it's cool for like repeat playthroughs because you know you got content that
Now,
new
which
content.
one of you was it? No need to be shy.
Fisker.
I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward.
You can either select a prisoner to use as a preset, or select the hooded prisoner to customize your character's appearance from a blank slate.
Aha! I thought I recognized you.
Choose a race, body type, and base head to determine the character's basic appearance. You will then be able to make further edits by selecting Customize. Once finalized, the Arisen's race cannot be changed. So, Dark Arisen, Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, I guess, was one of its best features was the very in-depth customization of your character, because it wasn't cosmetic, it actually affected in-game stats, like how fast you moved, how high you could jump, your hitbox, your actual hitbox. So if you were a little Diddy character, you more easily actually dodge attacks. It would even affect like how much you could carry. I think they may have toned it down a bit in this one. Oh yeah, and they've added the Khajiit in this one. They've added cats. There's actually other races apart from humans. You've got cats and elves. I guess we'll just go with the standard body. Dragon's Dogma was kind of like the first game that I realised that I really liked playing as like a paladin or a cleric kind of build. Like using holy light and buffing myself and my party. Okay, go for that one. Adjust the face to suit your liking by making selections over 3 stages. You will then be able to use the head you have chosen as a base for further customization. There's still only one save file, which is just... I hate it. I don't understand why there's only one save file. I kind of get the reasoning. You know, you can play as any character and you can change your playstyle pretty much at will. So their reasoning is like, you don't need to make a new save because you could just change if you want to play as a different character type. I'm like, but I want to start from the beginning without completely deleting my freaking save. Really stupid. And like Dragon's Dogma 1, there'll probably be a save manager that you can download. That looks like me. Looks like me. Mr. Frodo! So my hair is short again in real life. That's kind of a good base, I guess. Go with that as a base. Base head. Freaking look like Justin Bieber, though. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber. Because I look like a pretty default person anyway. You have selected a base head. Would you like to customize it further? How's your head? I've never had any complaints. Hair. Where's the hair? Can I zoom in? Zoom in. How do I go up? $57 hairstyles. Damn. And hopefully, like in the first game, there's a barber. So you can change your hair. Because I might play it at different times when my hair is shorter or longer. Can't really find a hairstyle that I'm not a fan of that. It's like Justin Bieber or Jedward. But there's nothing else that's really short. See, a couple weeks ago, my hair was like that. Or longer. Or like that. Balding. In a way, it's like that, but there's more hair in these bits. Root colour. Sheen. Yeah, they don't have many, like, short hairstyles. Where was one? That one, maybe. Let me go for that one. Like Harry Potter in the Goblet of Fire. Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? He said calmly. I've been snowed on. Does it keep going darker and darker and darker? Jet black hair. Tip colour. Tips. Frosted tips. Can you not change between, you know, can't you have like an actual, I don't know what they call it, but you know, like an actual thing, you know, like an RGB selector where you can go through all of the colours. See, that's a bit too dark. You can change the lighting so you can get an accurate look of what your character will look like in the world, which is handy. Change the background. Root tip blend. Sheen. Sheen position. I don't want any sheen. I'm on a drugs called Charlie Sheen. I got big, thick eyebrows. Thickness 100. Maybe not that thick. 100 in front of me. Probably like that. Facial hair. Slightly unshaven. It always looks so terrible with the slightly unshaven look in games. Some people say I look like Freddie Mercury. About mutton chops. No mutton chops. That, I guess. Mutton chops. Abraham Lincoln. Besides that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? I think we'll just go for nothing. Tips. I've never been one to care too much about what my character looks like. Body hair. I'm so hairy. I'm so hairy. I'm so hairy. Hairy, hairy, hairy. I've got hairy arms, but I don't have a hairy chest, really. Hey, Jax. Body hair density. Oh my god, I'm a gorilla. Eyes. Zoom in. How do I change the colour. Is there a colour here? Am I blind? I don't see any colour. Makeup. Ah. You abandoned your Elden Ring second playthrough session for this. You're going through it again. Wow. Especially considering how long it took you the first time. I didn't think you would. Brown, 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 brown. 16 hours in and you're at Renala. Brown. Iris size. Oh. What she got in his pocket? Pupil size. Oh. Like a cat. What she got in his pocket? Sheesh. Eyelashes. Are you ever going to see your eyelashes up close? My eyelashes piss me off. They get too long and they start to like irritate my eyes and I have to literally pull them out because they irritate me. I've had like ingrown eyelashes where they start to... How do they work? It's not in a while. I haven't had one. I don't even know how they work. I can't even remember. It's been so long. Eyelashes. Long eyelashes. I have quite long eyelashes. There was a kid at school who used to be like, "Are you wearing mascara?" I'm like, "I'm 8 years old and a boy. I don't even know what that is." Eyeshadow. Ooh. It's just tiredness. I'm just really tired. Nah. Eyeliner. Freckles. I don't really have many freckles or prominent freckles. Feckles. Feckit. Cheek. Lips. 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 Okay, let's go back to head size, upper body posture, movement style. Boom, 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 boom. Bigger head. Boom, boom, boom. I don't really understand what this is even changing. Oh, he's like leaning back a bit. I would say lean forward a bit more. Fuck me, you can really change. This is very specific. Your elbow angle. Knee angle. Posture. Whoa. Whoa. Mr. Frodo. Mr. Frodo. Nose. I mean, I guess it's fine. You can mess around with it all day and make something that looks worse than alien. Ears. Go for 3, I guess. Cheeks. Thickness. It's starting to look pretty alien. No! Don't say that. It's meant to be based on me. Oh, Jesus. Has anybody seen the chocolate? Mouth height. Mouth width. Jaw definition. The performance is... Well, we'll see. Yeah, I've not heard good things about it on anything. It runs at about 30 frames a second on console. 30 minutes in and still creating a character. Yeah. Even though I don't even really care what my character looks like, to be fair. Body height. Weight. Is this meant to be in centimeters? I have no idea. Torso length. Muscle style. Don't have any muscles. Why am I like this? Shoulder width. Whoa. Arm size. Arm length. Whoa. Maybe I should change this. My elbows look like they're sticking out too much. Like I don't know how to change that. Torso width, arm length. Stretch Armstrong. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. How do I confirm? Finalize. Masculine human. Race is masculine human. Vocation. So, we got fighter, archer, mage, thief. So you get 4 to start with in this one. I do like a shield. I like blocking and the impacts of blocking and stuff. So maybe we'll go for fighter. But they all play, super differently. Which is why I wish you could have more than one save file, because it's like playing different games depending on what you pick. An archer is like a third-person shooter. Mage is like Mystic Knight. I'm probably going to do that, but I think they've actually taken out the Mystic Knight vocation and replaced it with something else, like some equivalent, so we'll have to see. Yeah, Mystic Knight was the one I played as in the original. Guess we'll go with fighter. Because I like a shield. I like a shield. Voice. The graphics are crazy though. It's got that deep down look that game that never came out. They all sound quite high-pitched. It is not a porno. I am trying to make my character. Can't put glasses on him. At least not to start with. I'd imagine at some point you can find some glasses. I've got contact lenses in. I've had laser eye surgery. Can't take glasses into battle. You'll drop them on the floor and you'll be like, fuck! Like that one, I guess. That'll do. Confirm. Finalize. Moniker. Name. Age. 26. Abby. Is my real name here? Oh, name is Hoffner. Moniker is... I don't think my real name is here. Dave. Dan. There you go. Short for Daniel. Confirm. So you start off as a prisoner.
I like that look in your eyes.
As you would
It is
imagine.
clearly brazen for a pawn.
Okay.
Most of your
You've got to
kind
manually
eyes blank
scroll
as
through
a
the text.
cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do?
Well, the lip syncing is great.
Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
They speak like they're from Shakespeare again. Old English. Oldie English. One or more add-ons added. You will gain access to them as you progress through the game. Right. How's it running? We're currently at a locked 60, but the CPU usage is very high, and GPU usage is not maxed out. But it is dipping already. I'm on FSR-free quality at like high settings. May need to put it to like balanced. Or turn the settings down.
Home, were this not my duty?
Hail!
Pray, do as he says and get in line. 'Tis for your own good I say this.
Whoa, what's going on with the
Do not want to
shadows
invoke
on my
the
face?
Overseer's wrath.
What's wrong with that? Look at that. Look how flickery they are. That's probably FSR. Oh, it might be.
Like it or not.
But I've never seen it that bad before. Options. And FSR 3 is supposed to be good. It's supposed to be better. Off.
Must go where
Nope,
duty
it wasn't FSR. It hasn't really made any difference on the frame rate. I think if you're CPU limited, FSR doesn't... Well, DLSS, FSR doesn't really make much of a difference. Variable. Rendering mode progressive. Interlaced. I've seen a lot of people put it on interlaced. I don't know what the difference is. I've got to be honest. Interlaced looks sharper. Progressive looks a bit blurrier. And the VRAM usage is less on interlaced. I don't have ray tracing on. That's probably a bad idea to turn ray tracing on. My arms are like this. Well, it's actually, well, it's allocating 11.5 gigabytes. Doesn't mean it's using that. Frame time isn't super great. My arms! Put your arms closer to your body. Whoa. It's like the start of Gothic. Excavation site, the hole. GPU usage is just super low.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
We turn that off until we get to a more dense area. Doesn't feel amazingly smooth, even if you know it's running at around 60. It just doesn't feel smooth. Camera movement feels off. Like my character looks awful. What have I
Your
done?
injuries pain you. Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink.
It's not smooth on stream either, then that's just the game.
You ought not anger the overseer.
That's
Let
the
us
pawn from the
proceed
first
to
game.
sight.
I thought he looked familiar. Like he's the guy who introduces you to it. It's very weighty. Got a very weighty feel to it. Like turning and stuff. My character looks terrible. What have I done? Oh no. I have to download a mod that lets you change it mid-game. I mean, it's running. I wouldn't say it's running exemplarily, but it's running okay so far. The motion blur is so strong. Turn that off. Turn it off. Motion blur off. Wow. Oh god. Frame rate? Frame rate. Why?
'Twould be unwise to disobey.
Oh.
The overseer will show you no mercy.
Like it's running at 60, but it doesn't feel like 60. It feels like it's like 45. Super juddery.
Time for you to get to work.
Okay. Pick up a boulder. Can I make it so that the dialogue automatically goes through? Interface? No. Camera control. Game settings. Auto sheaf. Minimap rotation. I could lower my monitor's refresh rate to make it look smoother. I have tried stuff like that in the past, and I'm like, I can't tell if it actually makes a difference. Like, is it placebo? They've come for me.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
It's a bit of a less epic introduction compared to the first game. It's fucking dark as shit. There we go. You read my mind. I think if I wasn't on PC or didn't have the stats, I probably wouldn't notice so much. Like playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth, I noticed a lot of frame rate drops, a lot of stuttering as you ran around the world. Jump. jump. Grab. I'm strong boy. Strong boy. Where do you want me to put it? Put it there? Or put it here? It's Death Stranding.
A job well done. Now the next step
One
is
boulder. Oh shit, son.
What is this commotion?
What is this
We
commotion?
ought to investigate.
Terry ho! Oh, what a kerfuffle. B to dash. B? B? Well, hello there. Uh-oh. Oh no, I need the frickin' that fucking specific potion to frickin' unpetrify yourself.
Been awoken.
That you never have when you need it.
Even at the cost of your lives.
The cutscenes run well.
Get me out of here now!
This isn't the real stuff, it's just RGB. Here we go. How do I block? X. What's the block button? What's the block button?
And attack as the situation demands.
The animations almost seem identical to the first game. I wonder if they've just moved them over. Oh,
Shields offer welcome
RB, RB, RB. Is that how it was in the first game?
boulders, barrels, and the like.
The camera's really zoomed out. Grab objects. Use a boulder. Oh yeah, the sharp boulder. Not like the sword is sharp. It still does that thing where the game kind of like stutters for a second when you hit someone to like emphasize the hit. Like Devil May Cry or, you know, Spectacle Fighters do that.
You ought flee while you can.
My elbows are fucked.
Awaits you.
Oh god. Help.
Cannot linger in this place forever.
I can't pick things up. I can't move my elbows.
You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a foul curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
What did you do?
Sonnet. The accursed creature escaped.
Run away!
Oh, you! Get back here!
The cutscenes
Where is it?
are really good. Oh,
Come
shit.
this way.
But then as soon
Let
as
us
you go
flee.
into gameplay, it starts to perform not amazingly well. Even though it's like a completely smooth transition from cutscene to gameplay. Hello. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! I like the set piecey feeling of it.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn.
DeLorean comes up. On the DeLorean.
Don't just stand there, but shoot it down!
Shoot her!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Burn it down! Burn it down.
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can. can.
See you later, shitlords. 'Tis weak to ice arisen. Harpies. 'Tis a foul smell round here. Capcom presents. It's weird because Capcom games, aside from a few issues, actually run really well normally. Devil May Cry 5, Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil Village, apart from it had that weird issue where it would stutter really badly when the flies came out. I mean, usually they all run really well, but have, like, some weird quirks. Like Resident Evil 4 would just sometimes lock to, like, 37 frames a second for me. And I couldn't fix it without restarting a couple times. So it's set in a parallel universe. And I may have made this up, but I think it's, like, set 1,000 years after. But the world looks shockingly similar. Like, even the layout of it. Hey! No! I don't have any cousins anymore. It's just flying around. Leave it alone. Unbelievable. You got like the big Colosseum looking thing at the edge of the map, like in the first game. The like flooded city. Oh no!
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me.
How did I do that with the arms?
But I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here.
Oh, I got jaundice.
Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Thumbs up. Yeah, because you can't go in water for some reason.
Are you all right?
I never understood that.
What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next.
God, the
now
the
you
lip
stand
syncing is
before
really
me.
good in the cutscenes, and then it's so jarring. Like, it's just like...
Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
Okay. Jeeves, how's it running? So it supposedly runs actually pretty well in the open world. It's just when you go into cities and towns, the CPU usage is a nightmare. And it's relatively smooth. But that SSR is awful. Look how bad the water is. Like, the outline of me stays there for a second. Does ray tracing fix that? Does it apply to water surfaces? Ray tracing can only be changed from the title menu. Fuck's sake. The one thing you're probably going to want to turn on or off to see the difference, and you can't even do that. Options. Graphics. Ray tracing. On. Save changes. Is it broken? No. Load from last save. Tales beginning. Followed Justin. He came just in the nick of time. Wow. No, ray tracing does not apply to water surfaces. What's the point then? Why bother? What's the point? Didn't seem to make any difference to the frame rate out here, at least anyway. What's the fucking bother? What's the point?
A single bolt from a ballista. And well aimed at that. Must be one of Sir Leonard's from out of Melve.
What? I'm Sean Bean. Come from the north where we do what we want. Get killed. Oh, it's a chest. Celebrate. Can't go into water. You get killed.
Where exactly
The actual
is this
frame
jail
times
you
are
say you escaped from?
quite smooth out here, though.
I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighbouring country of Batal?
In the Navy.
Nay.
Gathering and combining
We've been
materials.
estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any... Where are you going?
I'm looking
I'll not
around.
force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
Fuck you, you prick. Goblins!
Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir.
Goblins!
You'll be needing it.
Goblins arisen. Ugh. 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 They hate fire. Ow. What's the dodge button? Is there a dodge button? Ow. Ow. Ow.
Where do you think you're going? You can't just
I'm
run off.
attacking the fucking goblins, you prick.
If you find your strength flat, buy the curative or have a bit of green orange. When one of the fiends comes, best guard
Ugh.
else you'll be sore on the morrow.
You got like finishing moves now.
There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies.
Hey, you
of
can't
monsters
dodge unless
in
you're the
their
thief. It's
If
like an
you're not
actual
squeamish
skill.
about picking at their bones, that is.
Chief. Beastskin. 100G. Oh God. So it's B to pick stuff up, but B is also run, so you end up running. Give it to me. Give it all to me. That's kind of awkward, because your instinct is to
Where
just
are you
mash
going?
B,
I'll
and you
not
start
force
running.
you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
And it's also on left click as well. So why have it on both? That's just silly. Eggs. Unbide it from B. How much you want to bet you can't do that? They're combined together. Examine and dash. Can't change that. You son of a bitch. You want a word? I want a word. Set it to exam only. There was an option under it. Oh. Oh. How do I fucking... Ah, there you go. I did... What fuck? Yay! So B doesn't sprint now. Nice. What happened? Keep pressing LB to block. Like a normal person. Ooh. Where have you gone? You can't hide from me. Pick you up, you bastard. Right, get up here. I'll throw you. No. It's my turn. I'm doing it. Level up. Level 2.
Where do you think you're going?
The camera's a bit weird in this. I don't know why. Like the placement of it makes you seem really small. And you can't change the FOV in this, but you might be able to change the placement of it. Oh, you can zoom it out more. Well, I guess that kind of counts as FOV. To adjust. So how do I actually, that's one thing I never was particularly good at in the first game, was actually making stuff and making potions or healing items at all. Just eat it. You can combine 2 materials to create a new item. When combining, you can either choose the materials individually or select a combination that you have previously tried. You can also prioritize the inventory you want materials to be taken from first, the arisen or their pawns. Okay. It seems to me like they've made this a bit easier for me. Because I was like, I mean, even on my most recent playthrough, I was like, how do I make healing potions?
Where are you going? I'll not...
I'll fucking kill you, you bastard.
Still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin of all things here. Add to that the recent dragon sighting. 'Tis said that the arrival of the sovereign portends an age of peace, yet only trouble has followed. What does it all mean? I had thought being in the Border Watch would make for easy work, but the wind's beginning to blow in a fell direction.
So you don't need to actually press a button to make them go to their next line. It just takes a while. There's a bit of a stop. I love the aesthetic of it. Realistic, kind of grounded fantasy almost. Oh, what's wrong with my face?
Welcome, Arisen.
Hello.
We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
Are you the one that shot down the frickin' griffin? You do look like it.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
Yes, yes I am.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone.
This is actually my body in real life.
'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray.
I look like Shrek when he gets turned into a
Simply
human.
Paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
So now we get to make our pawn, I guess. Create a new one. You will now summon your main pawn, the loyal companion who will accompany you throughout your adventure. What should they look like? Try to envisage their appearance. You can either begin with a preset or choose to create your pawn from a blank state. Blank state. So we could have a cat. We can have a cat. Sure. For variety's sake. Small cat. Why they've have a cat race now, I don't know. This kind of takes away from the grounded realism of the look of the game. Because Jesus, where's if you have coin? Wide fish. Fur. Look at me fur. Well, I have no idea what to make them look like, really. Make them completely dark so you can't see them. Enemies can't see them. It's not there. Where are they? Yeah, and don't give them a lantern. Take their lantern away from them so they just have to be in the dark. I don't know whether to make them a mage. I feel like I should make them a mage. Wow. Completely black. They're not there, you can't see them. An archer? I don't know. Yeah, if I'm gonna go for like a paladin cleric kind of build, I guess I'll be the support. Don't need another mage who might also support. I don't know. I don't know. Their arms aren't messed up. Knee angle. Make them walk on all fours. Posture. There you go, like that. Hairstyle. Completely black. How do I... It's not that black. I can't see them. They're not there. They're invisible. Invisible archer. No sheen. I'm bored. Why would a cat race have human-like hair on top of their head? Lighting. You still can't see them. They're gone. Just gone. Invisible. You can't see them. They're not there. They're invisible. We got to give them like the darkest clothing possible. The perfect camouflage. Teeth colour. So if they smile, they're also invisible. Claw colour. Base colour. Oh. What? What did I just do? Vocation. So you could be like a stealth archer or an invisible thief. In a way, they kind of both work. I feel like the archer just looks right. Looks more right than the thief. Archer. Inclination. Kind-hearted. Calm. Kind-hearted. Compassionate, devoted, and dutiful. The most obedient sort of pawn. Favours a balanced approach with an emphasis on support. Quick to aid allies in need. Calm. Rational, shrewd, and strategizing. A pawn characterized by caution. Favours defense and evasion, employing clever tactics to survive at all costs. Simple. Curious. Earnest. Curious. Cat. And adventurous. A pawn with their heart on their sleeve. Enjoys exploring and gathering items, and is always up for a challenge. Straightforward. Candid. Flippant. And impulsive. A pawn unbound by precepts. Enjoys the thrill of combat, tackling fierce foes head-on with daring assaults. I'm going to go with calm. Calm-wise free.
The people here are evacuated and safe for the moment.
The people here are evacuated.
So depending on what
for the moment.
Emotion you pick for them, or personality, they get different voices.
The people here are evacuated and safe for the moment.
The people here are evacuated. There are more who can yet be saved.
The people here are evacuated, and the people here are evacuated and safe for the moment.
The people here are there are more who can yet be saved.
I feel like she'd have a slightly deeper
seems
voice.
The rain has abated.
Go with calm, wise 2. Meow. Name. Invisible. Invisible. Fuck knows. Maybe I can pick the moniker first and it might help. Indrid. Isabel. Is. I think there is. Is there Jezebel in here? Jazz. Jim. Joel. Joker. Joshua. Didn't see a Jezebel. I think Jezebel was in the first game, actually. Idol. Indrid. Iris. Iris? Iris is kind of a cool name for a cat person. Go Iris. For Monica. But name... The fuck? I'm so bad at coming up with names. Can we use like a random generator? Random name generator. Names for cat archer. Lord of the Rings cat names. Legolas. Wow. Are you joking? Shadow, Midnight. I'm actually going to go with my typical name for an archer. Legless. Leglass. Leglass. She's a lassie. Oh. No. Leglass. Yes. Hello. Your whiskers are a little bit, a little bit bright. I guess whiskers are white.
Pawns are oft called nomads, for we wander between this world and the many other realms.
I'm sorry, who's talking?
Connected. I am no exception, and my experiences in these other worlds will doubtless be of aid to you on your adventure. 'Tis my privilege to accompany you as your loyal pawn, and I will gladly use the knowledge I gain to guide you.
Well, I'll be.
I'll be damned.
Pawn summoning before my very eyes.
So they sometimes will keep talking, and sometimes you have to press it yourself.
You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital.
It's a fake. It's a fake. I did say. I said, what? He hasn't had his heart taken yet.
Surely there's
Must
only
be a fake.
meant to be one Arisen.
It's a fake.
Fine. This is all beyond my
Con
ken.
artist.
The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then.
So my pawn gets full armor, but I don't.
What? You've no memories, you say?
That's convenient.
Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Border Watch Outpost. Northern Watch Encampment. Encampment. Rift Stones. By touching a Rift Stone, the Arisen can travel to the bridge atwixt worlds, which a great many pawns traverse as they journey beyond the rift. This allows the Arisen to summon pawns who meet their specified preferences. These pawns will not level up while they are accompanying you. However, you may find that you need to hire new support pawns at regular intervals. Right.
Hail, Arisen.
Hail, traveller.
Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so.
Do I get dialogue options? Tell me of pawns.
Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the rift stones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded.
Tell me of the Rift Stones.
Rift stones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world. And when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own.
Tell me of the Arisen.
'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate.
Another time.
Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
So do we? Can I go and get some pawns now? Oh, it's instantaneous. These guys are a bit high level. I need a level 1. Hang on. How do I do that again? Examine. Here we go. Search for a pawn. Advanced pawn search. My level. I'm cheap. Unable to find a pawn? How dare you? Oh, it's because I haven't... You think it would be all selected by default? Search. You still can't find any. What? Maybe they don't go lower than that at the moment. I don't know. Oh, hello. There's one.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful
Maybe the search thing
mechanism
isn't
I
working
espy.
well at the moment because it's a lot of people are playing it. I don't know. Hiya.
Delighted to meet you, especially if we share a sweet tooth.
Archipelago. Pawn quests. Pawn quests are tasks given to you, your main pawn, to be completed beyond the rift. You set the task and must stipulate a reward for the arisen who hires your main pawn to receive upon the task's completion. Pawn quests provide valuable opportunities for you to obtain items and acquire pawn badges, so you should endeavour to get your pawn hired as often as possible. When setting reward for the arisen who hires your main pawn to receive, you can either select specific items or nominate a sum of gold. Items will be removed from your inventory, gold will be subtracted from your funds. It is also possible to trade with other arisens by setting the retrieval of items you desire as the pawn quest objective. Right. Give them a mouldy carrot, like usual. Gandalf!
'Twill be a joy to serve one so gallant.
Hiya.
I hope I can count on you in a scrape.
Gandalf, meet Legolas. How do I get out? Leave. Oh yeah. How's it running? Not very well. I'm CPU limited. Fucking Christ. In a settlement, completely CPU limited. Yikes. If I look over here, it's better. Look over here, it's bad. I guess you could turn the settings up to try and put more load on the GPU, maybe. If they're, if they have an effect on the GPU or not. A lot of this stuff can't even go much higher. Let me go back to progressive. That put more load on the GPU. And the CPU seems to be a bit lower. But it's still not great. Yikes. Auto-save data cannot be relied upon to save your progress in this world. It is recommended you rest at inns and regular intervals if you wish to ensure the reliability of your saved data. I need a CPU upgrade.
You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer
Melvin.
it. They've much more to offer.
Resting at inns. Staying at an inn fully restores your party's health and stamina, but you need a cushion. It also recovers the loss gauge, which represents a reduction in your health and accumulates when taking damage. When resting at an inn, you can choose whether to rise in the morning or at night. Useful if you need to set out at a particular time. Foresighted adventurers will stay at inns regularly to avoid risks when travelling far afield. Rest, I guess.
There are worse things than turning in early, I must say.
Okay, Legolas. I guess, like, the only silver lining is that at least it doesn't run badly in combat.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger someday.
When you need it to be good.
Having said that, it is quite a relief.
Legolas has leveled up.
Discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
In Dragon's Wake. God, that's a big lad, isn't it? Hello.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Oh. Sure. I'll swap you out for Archipelago, because I'm already a warrior as well. Give you a gift. A branch.
I thank you for the chance to hone my swordsmanship, and in good company at that.
Let us work together to honour the Arisen's trust.
Specializations. Specializations are skills that can only be acquired by pawns. They are not strictly beneficial, for they allow the pawn to act independently, and this can result in unexpected consequences. However, with a little patience, planning, and due care, specializations can prove very useful and are well worth trying out. If you would like your pawn to learn a specialization, you would do well to befriend people with various traits and tendencies in their world around you. Sooner or later, these friendships are bound to create opportunities for your pawn to acquire specialization. A pawn can only acquire one specialization at a time, and learning a new specialization will replace the old one. Consult each specialization's entry for more information about its effects. Specialization, specialization, specialization. Wow, it's running even worse here. Let's look at the map. Yep. That's the map. Can't zoom out anymore. Oh, hello. So we started off here, and we got flown all the way up here. Supposedly the map is 4 times bigger than the first game. And the first game didn't have actually that big of a map. It was just that it felt a lot bigger because you had to walk everywhere. Walk, 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 walk. Set waypoint 1.
We're running low on everything, from provisions
They keep
to
talking
crafting
to me.
materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock, and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course.
Except...
Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus.
Who's Marcus?
He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note, and he'll take care of the rest.
Setting a priority quest. You can select a quest to prioritize from among those you've accepted. If the quest destination is known, a marker will be placed on your map to indicate it. Furthermore, if you have a pawn in your party who possesses knowledge of that particular quest, they will be able to guide you to your objective. However, pawns with such knowledge will not offer guidance unless the quest is set as a priority. The Provisioner's Plight. Quests. Mark as priority. Up there. Do I have any clothes? Better clothes? No. Ugh. Hello. Do you mind if I take this?
This ladder can take us to new heights.
I beg your pardon.
We ought to put it to good use.
What? What ladder? Is it like
It is
Death
a pleasure
Stranding?
to meet you.
Fuck off! Stop interrupting me and talking to me. They just keep talking to me. I'm not even talking to them. What ladder? So you can take ladders now, like Death Stranding? Hello.
Have a gander at my wares. You
Have a
shan't
gander
regret
at me wares. What are you buying? What are you selling? Nothing. You got fuck all. Camping kit, a kit that can be used to set up camp at suitable locations, inexpensive and lightweight, but liable to collapse if attacked by monsters. Talk.
I'll be gone on the morrow.
Oh.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I didn't buy anything.
Nothing caught your eye?
Nothing
That's
caught
a shame.
your eye? You can
Let's
sit
hope
down.
there's all worth our coin next time.
What ladder?
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
I'm getting sensory overload. Oh, I don't see a ladder anywhere.
First assess the field.
First assess the field. So there are benches everywhere that you can sit down at. And you can fall asleep.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
Mayhap I ought to be getting...
Frame rate. Do you mean this ladder? There's a chest. There's going to be chests everywhere.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Thanks, Gandalf.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Hail.
If you're playing at Arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head is like to roll ere long.
Why has he got an exclamation mark on him? Everybody down. Just go through them. No, why are you going back up? Go do the quest. I want some armor.
Well met.
Hello.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale.
Buy. Ah. It's too expensive. Shit.
Much obliged.
Much obliged. This way? Or the other way? This way. How dare you?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
And then the frame rate goes back to 60 as you start to leave.
Your ability to trip over nothing never ceases to amaze me.
How dare you?
Oh, don't mind me. These things
Are you
happen.
talking to Gandalf? They talk to each other now. Ooh, stuff. Ugh. This is where we were. Wasn't it? Money, money, money. That's crazy how demanding the NPCs are. That's ridiculous.
That's everything assembled.
Marcus.
A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something?
I've got a note.
This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then.
What's going on here then? Hello, hello.
Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished.
You're reading it sideways.
Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Where ought we to begin our search? Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Procure some huspuds and some salubrious droughts. Do I have any? Hasbud. I do. Draught. Is one enough? So they need to do some serious optimization in the
It's about time
actual
we pressed on,
cities
wouldn't you say, Master?
and camps, because it actually runs fine out here. It's completely fine. You know, a little bit hitchy. The performance is good on max settings, you know, with no FSR on or anything. So it's just the CPU. Hail.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet?
Oh, he needs, okay. So he needs 3 of these.
Haven't you anything for me yet?
I gave you 3 of them.
Well, you best get to it then.
I need to deliver it all in one go. Can't do a partial delivery. Raspberries. Raspberries. I don't know where they are. Don't really know what they look like. See, I thought that these places would be really heavy, you know, foliage, trees, but I guess
We're all of differing vocations,
it includes a
aren't
lot
we?
of stuff, so
One should
in
think
a
we'll be
way,
able to counter whatever comes
probably
our
not that
way.
demanding.
Yeah, at the end of the day, our vocations are of little import. Mutual trust is what counts.
God, they talk even more than the first game. There's loads of raspberries, but there's no spuds. Oh, shit. Slippy, slidey. One thing I loved in the first game was that you could just run around the opening city, just like jump around everywhere, parkour everywhere, and find loads of chests.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for
Oh,
it,
he
sure.
found one. That's helpful. Gandalf. Gandalf. Do not take me for a mere conjurer of tricks. I have loads of spuds. Can't get up there. Where are you finding this stuff? The camera's so awkward in this. It's too low. It's too high up. It needs to be lowered. Running, 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 running over here. Run, run, running, run. Gotta worry about the stamina again. Don't know where I should be going to look. This is where I started. Any spuds I've missed? What about the griffin? The poor griffin. How could you?
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind,
Yes.
the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
I beg your pardon.
Each to their own.
The cat... I've made the cat's fur so dark that you can't even see the icon pop up. Oh, hello. Is this something? No? It's definitely got... It's got that kind of Death Stranding realistic, like photorealistic environment look to it. From afar, the mountains look real. Well, gonna have to go somewhere else to find this stuff, maybe. Up here. I don't even know where the spuds grow. Here? Ah, found it. Found the spuds. Exciting quest. Collect some spuds. I mean, the first game had a bit like that, you know, like find some flowers.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet?
So you can deliver stuff
Brilliant.
partially.
I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now. Governor? So it kind of surprises me that the consoles can't run the game at 60 frames a second out in the wild. They only run at about 40. I mean, Dragon's Dogma on PC never ran super well for me. How's it going? Performance... So performance is complete... Well, pretty good in, you know, the open zones like this. But as soon as you go into, like, an encampment or a city, it just plummets. It just goes to about 30 frames a second. Have I got it on max settings? Pretty much, yeah.
Shall we see if we can't
With no
make our way
FSR
over to
or anything. Because it doesn't really make a difference.
Oi, many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen
Level 3 dried fruit, and we got
Sir
some
Geoffrey with
money.
one less care.
So we
A
could
good
buy
deed
some
all
stuff.
round.
Might be worth buying some stuff. So look here, it's running poorly. It's because it's just CPU limited, but in the open world it's runs at 60 frames a second, locked. Maybe one of these options affects the CPU usage, but I wouldn't know what one it would be. I even got ray tracing on. Doesn't seem to make any difference. Why am I wearing a skirt? I've been a prisoner.
It's a ladder.
It's not a
Shall we
skirt. What are
see
you
where it
talking
leads?
about? It's rags.
Ah, excellent find.
It's rags, because I was a prisoner and I haven't got any new clothes yet. But I might be able to buy something now. Wanderer's Hood. Foot Soldier Armor. I got 2,200 gold. Sure. I'll buy some stuff then. Go to the checkout. Purchase. Stream quality is not the best. It's because the game is super foliage heavy.
Much obliged.
So it's going to look like arse, regardless. 1440p? 1440p? I didn't even know Twitch could do 1440p.
Hey, all. You a soldier?
People just keep talking to
It'll
you.
be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Oh shit. I've just loaded up, you know, I've just gone onto the settings for OBS. And of course it's alt-tab the game. So it puts it into a small window.
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
Ocado? Didn't we have that as a pawn a minute ago?
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart.
Me?
Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate.
Except...
You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
A warning regarding quest progression. Some quests are affected by the passage of time and will progress even without the Arisen's involvement. Taking on multiple quests at once comes with a risk of being unable to act in time, and this can result in unintended consequences. Try to bear the factor of time in mind when managing your current quests and taking on new ones.
Called upon to render aid.
Look at me.
Let us make haste.
Look ridiculous. Yeah, Rise of Ronin looks not very good. Which is a shame, but it looks a bit rubbish. But we're going that way anyway, so...
Few can weather a harpy assault unaided. Shall we hasten to Sir Ocado's rescue? Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
Do you?
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Yeah, Larian Studios won't make Baldur's Gate 3 DLC or Baldur's Gate 4, because they're probably going to make a new Divinity game, I would imagine. I don't seem to have a lot of weight. Yeah, I can only carry about 30, which is not great. Maybe they streamlined it so it's about the same for everyone. I might sell my rags so I'm a bit lighter.
Have a gander at my wares. You shall.
Have a gander. Sell. Oh, I was a miner. So why am I so heavy? The lantern is pretty heavy.
Don't regret it. Hope to see you again here.
Hope to see you again. So I've leveled up a few times, but what does that even do? Just increases your health and stamina. Won't make much of a difference until I can upgrade my vocation. Frame rate. So as I start to walk away from this place, the frame rate will
Ingredients are
improve.
plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Spuds. 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 No! Ripen spud.
Not a foe in sight.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Yeah, as we get further away, the frame rate just goes up because you're not around NPCs anymore. I mean, how are they going to fix that? Because it's such a huge CPU bottleneck. It's like Starfield on steroids. Oh, pawn commands. There are 4 commands that the Arisen can use to direct their pawn companions, and their effects vary according to circumstances in which they are used, such as when in or out of combat. The best way to get a feel for each command is to observe your pawn's response and course of action in various situations. Go tells them to go. To me tells them to come to you. Wait tells them to wait. Help says help if you
No
need
sense
healing.
letting the enemy gain the upper hand.
Normally I wouldn't
The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
even bother commanding them at all in the first game. Just allow them to do what they want to do. Oh, Jesus. Doesn't seem like you can run and jump around as crazily as you could in the first game. Secret chests everywhere. Oh, yeah. Money, 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 money. Human. Oh, shit. Where did they come from? Ugh. Oh, fuck. Don't fall off the edge. Jesus Christ. Apple. Your pawns can permanently die, right? No. No.
It weren't so far away.
Unless they've changed it.
You mustn't shirk your duty.
They can die and then
Lest
you can
forget,
respawn them at
'tis
the
the Arisen
Riftstone.
we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
There's a chest up there. I ain't gonna get up there from here. Hup. You best be careful with your favourite Dragon's Dogma 2 characters, as Capcom say they'll die permanently in this RPG. Other characters, yeah, like NPCs, but not pawns. That's why there's that funny thing going on where if you kill all of the NPCs in a city, the frame rate gets better. Hashtag boulders. Hashtag slug boys. Ugh. Is there a secret under this? I don't think so. Ugh. Just use it to hit enemies.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out.
What?
Mightn't we have a rest before
We've
pressing on?
walked about 2 meters. You plonker. Goblins. Now, if only I was an archer. What's going on with this? Bethesda? Is that you? Did you make that? Alley up. Be very sneaky. Oh, he's asleep. This one's asleep. Jesus, careful. You almost hit me with that one.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself.
Oh god, they talk a
Let
lot.
us instead
They talk
strive
way
to
more than the
better
first
ourselves
game.
with every battle.
That was a complaint in the first game, was that they talk too much. I think I'm going to hate the missions that can time out. Yeah. I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff. To be honest, in the first game they didn't actually time out. You just had to do them before specific quests, otherwise they would fail. Which is dumb. It seems like they've not changed anything. They've not made any improvements, and they've not made, you know, they haven't changed anything at all. Haven't fixed any of the criticisms at all. Which in one way is good, one way is bad. Just depends. Apples. You get one apple from all of this.
Used as a material.
Different combinations of
apples?
materials result in different creations.
So if I look at the quest, does it say how long I've got? Doesn't seem to say how long you've got. Harpies! 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 Blink Strike is my ability. It's a charge. You level up fast, crikey. You alright? Where are you? Hello?
We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
And we've killed them, but where the fuck have they... Where's the person gone? Hello, rabbit. There's too much foliage, I can't see him. Hello? 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 Oh, there you are. Where did you go?
Is that all of them?
Yes.
You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed.
You fell asleep by the looks of things.
You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet
Oh, hope we meet again.
We report back now.
Go back. For fuck's sake. Ah. You've not fixed anything. You've not changed anything. You can't fast travel back. We've kept it exactly the same, so it will annoy you in all the bits that the first game annoyed you.
Hail, friend. Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
Who are you talking to? 0 DCP? What does that mean? Legolas leveled up as well. I don't mind having to travel to a place first time. That obviously makes sense. I just don't like having to, you know, then travel all the way back there again afterwards.
Pray slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
You're a feline. You should be perfectly fine at that. Yeah. Nope, they haven't built the bridge yet. Where was that chest? Was it there? It's down there. There it is. Never going to get there then. Away.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I mean, it's actually useful because they tell you there's an item to pick up, which is good, but you don't need to actually say it. You could just have the icon appear on the minimap. Ugh. No, where did you come from? Shit. What the fuck is that? Who's doing that? It's the harpy. It's gonna make me fall asleep. Somebody help. Oh dear. Debilitations. Debilitations are negative status with effects that range from inflicting damage and steady intervals to making the target vulnerable to a specific type of attack. They are not exclusive to the Arisen and their pawns, but can be inflicted upon their enemies as well, granting a fierce edge in battle if applied wisely. Consult each debilitation's entry for more information about its effects.
This that forces the Arisen to sleep.
I'm asleep. Help.
Are you all right?
Help. Thank God for that. Thank God I brought an archer so they could shoot it down.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Thanks, Gandalf. So Legolas is my pawn that I created, but the other two are online pawns that other players have created, and so you can summon them to make a four-person party. Well, it's a player name, isn't it? They can just choose what they want. You can't curate what people do, really.
Got goblins.
Same old no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Don't you dare. Don't you call for reinforcements.
That's the spirit.
Ugh.
The battle continues.
I like that.
Boosh, boosh. They all dead. Level 5. You level up so fast in this one. Crikey. Seems pretty easy so far. Got my vocation ranked up.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
So when we get to a place where we can mess about with that stuff, I can get more skills. In the first game, you didn't get to mess around with the vocation stuff until like the actual main city. Can you turn off their health bars? I don't know, but I like it. Why would you want to not know how much health the enemy has? Enemy HUD. Yeah, you can turn that off. You can customize a lot of stuff. I like the purple as well. It's like Dark Souls 2 before they changed it.
It's no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect
Apple.
gleaming treasures round every corner.
Apple. What time is it? Can I see what time it is? Is there a clock? I don't think so. It seems like it's getting...
Best use this.
You're meant to be calm, and you just jumped from up there. Well, thank God Gandalf can heal us.
The sun descends.
I know.
Night will be upon us soon.
Which is a worry.
We shall have to rely on our other senses, as the darkness robs us of our sight.
And the lantern. See, I'm going off the beaten path, which I really shouldn't be doing, but I can't help myself.
Flame at any
Ow.
cost, Arisen. You have been doubted.
Hard? Oh. Right. Lantern on. There we go. I can see clearly now, the lantern's on. There's a camp.
An abandoned campsite.
Huh.
Just waiting to be claimed.
Interesting.
Surely a rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings.
And there's a camping kit. But now I'm extremely heavy. Because it's a heavy kit. Which I could give it to my main pawn. Where would it be? I don't... There it is. Give. There you go. Spread the load. Well, it's getting dark, so maybe we should rest. Camping. If the Arisen has a camping kit to hand, they can pitch their tent by the remains of a campfire. Found at set spots throughout the wilderness, much like staying at an inn in town, resting at a campsite restores the party's health and stamina and recovers the lost gauge. Adventurers who seldom return to town should be sure to keep a camping kit in their packs, lest exhaustion overwhelm them. Camping also affords the opportunity to grill meat, granting a boost to certain stats upon consummation. The finer the quality of the meat, the greater the increase you can expect. Before setting up camp, it would be prudent to eliminate any foes lurking nearby. Neglecting to do so only heightens the chance of an ambush while your party is at its most vulnerable. I'm going to be overpowered for the main story. Equip skills without camping. Ah. Don't have anything yet. You can't get overpowered in these games. Well, not necessarily. Cook. Here we go. It's not very vegan, is it? Even the bitrate on this video is a bit low.
What say we get some rest?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
Rest till morning. It's like Final Fantasy 15. Yeah. Right. Yeah, going the wrong way could be disastrous. Something's rustling that tree.
I'll harvest what I can.
Is it
should
just the
please you.
wind? Why would the wind only rustle that one tree? Oh! Jesus Christ. Performance. Well, at least performance is better than the PS5 or Xbox version. Still not great though. How dare you? How dare you? The big boy.
Their own impatience.
Fight. To arms.
Now there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
What did you say?
Now that is a surprise.
What did you say?
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
What? That? Down there? Maybe. Seeker's tokens. There are 240 of these tokens scattered across the land, hidden in all sorts of out-of-the-way and unexpected places. Bring them to a guild hall, and you will receive special rewards now and then as your collection progresses. You must leave no stone unturned, nor corner of the world unexplored if you would complete your collection.
Now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Destructible bridges.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
So you can break the bridge, but I don't want to do that because I want to get over there. Ow!
The prison has been drenched.
I've been dredged. These guys seem a bit tougher. I'm doing alright. Doing alright.
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
No, I'm
defer
here.
to the Arisen's judgment.
That's just what I was thinking.
Holy shit! What's going on with the fire? Is that Gandalf? Ugh. Yeah, I'll just pick this up. Heavy. Hide cape.
To think I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
Did you?
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their
What do you mean I
guard.
ran right into them? I knew they were there. Taking me for a fool.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Well, tough titties. Just gonna have to keep picking up stuff.
Take this. It is something I found. I wanted you to have it.
I brought these for you. Cape. 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 Can you not increase your weight limit? Because you cannot carry much at all. You love how they talk shit to you for bad gameplay. They didn't do that in the first game. They didn't freaking talk down to you like that. Come on, Gandalf. Over here. To me.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Let's break it. What are you... Don't go on the fucking bridge. Look, wait here. How'd you break it? Oh, there we go.
Just
energy.
When are you planning to return? Am I to be left by the wayside?
I'm literally right here. Let's go.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Jump.
At first glance, it seems impossible,
Rift
but
crystals.
unless I am mistaken, an alternate path is close at hand.
I feel like we shouldn't be going this way anymore. Oh my god. Hey boys.
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our
You're the ones who charged in
Don't be such a worry,
that time.
Avoid playing at any cost. You have been doused in oil.
It is a bit early to be thanking me. The enemy yet remains.
Boosh.
I concur.
Golden Trove Beetle, level 6. Crikey. Can I do any magic myself? Not at the moment.
Tis a glad thing we guessed when
Because I picked a fighter.
Try not to get hit, lest all that sin go to waste.
Oh no! Oh no!
Caught unawares? Never be so careless.
Ba-da-dum. There are 4 starting classes, but you unlock more classes as the game goes on. They're called vocations in this
Ingredients
one.
are plentiful hereabouts.
no harm in picking a few.
Just going more and more off the beaten path. The orange bar below my health is stamina. Is it another token? No. Chest. Secret chest. Is that where we're going? Down there? Well, I'm not going at the moment.
Find. I wonder whether my master from beyond the rift managed to find that. Somehow I doubt it.
He's talking shit about his, like, creator. Wow. Like, my master's an idiot. We can't find
This route
anything.
has seen better days. But there's no sense lamenting it. We'll just have to take the long way round.
I am sorely disappointed.
Have I done any quests yet? Yeah. What about free
That
quests?
was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Like, yeah. High five. The enemies seem to respawn a lot. Ow. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. Kill me. Vocation rank up. We maxed out before we even get there. Anybody here? Moonglow Garden. Can I take the stuff? Do you mind? Moon glow. Mine, 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 mine.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Just a camp. Baron's tenty tent. Forgotten riftstones. Oh shit. Oh, okay. This stuff was in the DLC for the first game, but you had to pay to, you know, with in-game money to rebuild them. You don't need to do that in this one. Interesting. Where'd he go? I saw somebody walk past. Baron. 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 Where did he go? I think he fucked off. It's because I'm too heavy. Carrying too much shit. I guess they didn't expect you to go off so early and just pick up everything.
Look, Master.
But why not?
Treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Treasure chest? Is it up top? Seems a bit dangerous down here. Could be an ambush. No ambush. Because you got to walk along that to get up to it. Hup, hup, hup. Like Assassin's Creed. Goblins. Right, so if I want to make some stuff, it might... I wonder if it will make me weigh less if I can combine two things. Combine. Yes. Healing, healing, healing potions. Ripened apple. Dried fruit. Hey boys.
Goblins approach.
And harpies. No. I can't. I can't. Stop. No. If only I was an archer. Another enemy force? They're all dead. They're all dead. Yum, 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 yum. I do have a buff from eating that meat when I camped, which might be helping me.
Let me be the one to collect it.
Yeah, I'm collecting it. It's my loot. No ninjaing. Can I break it? It might take forever. There we go.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out.
You can't be worn
Might we
out
have a rest before
already.
pressing on?
We've already had a sleep. We haven't even got to the first town. Money, money, money.
There, a chest. Allow me to open it, Arisen.
I already opened it, didn't I? Is there another one? Ooh. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Yum.
You're well fond of
It's
picking
another
things up,
riftstone.
aren't you?
Yes. how? Do not shame me for looting. Hello?
A grand adventure awaits us. I just know it.
Sure. I'll swap you for Gandalf. I'll give you a healing item. Yeah.
I'm proud to have served, Arisen, and would gladly again.
Ian McKellen.
I hope I can count on you in a scrape.
But it hasn't
An
repaired it.
impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
So
Perhaps we might
sometimes
take
it gives you a
moment to
free
savour the scene.
pawn, and
Right you
sometimes
are.
it creates a riftstone. And then Gandalf goes along on his way. All alone.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered
Alone.
here, I'll wager.
How do I
Shall
get
we
back
see if there's
down?
ought to be found while we're here?
Jesus. Jesus. This way. Whoa. For Highlander.
Creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Don't just attack. How dare you? Fine, I'll join in. Sorry, piggies. I'm sorry.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Golden Trove Beetle. Gotta wipe the population out. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. This game is not very vegan. This way or that way? Martyr's resting place. I don't want to be a martyr. Just take the flowers from the graves. Hey, Gandalf. Maybe he's walking back to the Riftstone. Very heavy. Well, hopefully I can sell some stuff here. Offload some stuff. Are these bandits? Melv. Stronghold raised by dragon's fire.
So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see.
Look around, Melv.
Mayhap a walk through the...
Have the frame rate die.
Pitiable arisen.
Mm-hmm. Is that the dragon? Sounds a bit different in this one.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please.
Sell. Optimize by weight. This stuff is so heavy. How much money have I got already? Jesus. But they're so heavy. They're so heavy, I need to sell them. So heavy. Jesus. Wow. They give you no weight at all in this. Bit of a nightmare already. A key to the jail of relatively crude make. It will break after a single use. Arrows. Rings. A ring that grants power to the wearer whose spirit resonates with its magic. Boost strength. Sure. I'll buy it.
Hope to see you again.
Hope to see you again.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Are you commenting on my purchases now? This is ridiculous. I feel like I'm being judged every 2 seconds.
Shackled by a foul curse, robbed of all memory.
Maybe I was that guy. Maybe not. You alright?
Can't talk till I finish this up.
What, you trying to fix that? I'd say move on, mate.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge?
This is Sean Connery speaking to you. I'm actually quite surprised at how handholdy it is so far. There's loads of pop-ups, loads of tutorials.
That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
You're the one who shot the griffin down. Is it a flashback? I think it might be. There's the dragon. What's his name again? It's a big boy. Charge! You're not going to do much to it, I don't think. Jesus. Am I going to die instantly? I'm on fire! Stop, drop, and roll!
I must summon reinforcements.
You're never going to get close to that. Fuck you! Oh. Regained your memories of receiving the Arisen's charge. Ah, that's her. Why did I get taken all the way to the mine then? Wow. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Wow. I've literally been blackened. Burnt to a crisp. Jesus. He's gonna take my heart. Because he sees that I've got courage. Basically, the dragon sets out to find someone who is worthy. But I look like I'm fucking dead here. Didn't die in the first game. But he did take my heart.
Charge and all.
I'm a bit burnt. Cousin, is that you?
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me.
Where are my pawns?
Thank goodness. How are you feeling?
Ulrika? Eureka.
This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it?
God, the lip syncing is so bad when it's not in cutscenes. The second time, you say, you have my thanks.
Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived.
I seem to have become arisen. I remember nothing. Well, I just did. I seem to have become arisen.
Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle?
Ah.
They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with a risen light.
Where are you hiding them? In the floor?
You.
In the cupboard?
We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you.
Gregor?
The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here.
Do you think
though
we're
I
the
doubt
same
matter can be
person?
settled without
Like he'll
your
look exactly
presence.
like me? Which is why we didn't see his face in the introduction.
Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find
Could you go and find them?
I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Speak with Leonard.
I say we speak with anyone and everyone who springs to
Wakestone
mind.
Shard.
You
Ah.
never know what sort of useful tidbits we might turn up.
Gifts. Give somebody a gift.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
What fucking
Not to
ladder
put it
are
to
you
good use.
talking about? I don't see any ladders anywhere. What ladders? Where are you seeing these ladders? Is the ladder in the room with us right now? Do you mean this ladder? We're so far away from it. Ooh, a bow. I can give that to Legolas. Legolas. See if it's any better. It's exactly the same. Guess we'll sell it then. There's the ballista that shut us down. You fucking bastard. Oh, hello. I can use it.
Might I be of assistance?
Oh my god.
I suppose I'll handle this.
For what though? Takes forever to draw it. Whoa! What's going on over there? There's a ladder. The camera is a bit close to the back of the character in these situations.
Now, there's a worthy prize.
What?
If only it
Chest.
weren't so far away.
So those books allow you to cast spells if you're not a mage. Never really used them in the first game. Don't you break my achy breaky back.
This might be worth a read.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine.
Want me to give you some gold?
It will be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do?
Offer your aid.
What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for
I'll give you the money.
Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I'd thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit roborant ourselves,
Ooh.
or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Yes, of course.
I've got some already.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me?
Roborant? Do I? Yes. Haha.
Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Level 7. Ring of Exaltation. Exaltation? Can you wear 2? You can. Nice. Well, I'm afraid we're going to have to stop here for now, unfortunately. I would have liked to have got more in if you could have preloaded the game, but gameplay wise I really like it so far. Exploration combat is super impactful, really cool. Lots of emergent gameplay, you know, with the pawns being wacky and the physics and stuff. Performance, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. In the towns, it's obviously not good. CPU usage is a bit crazy. However, it's fine. It's fine in, you know, when you're actually out and about exploring, which is probably the most important thing. And it looks, I love the way it looks. Got that kind of grim, dark Game of Thrones kind of look to it. And yeah, they haven't fixed any of the things people complained about, but maybe if they had, it would have, you know, reduced the game's charm. But we'll have to see. I expect at some point something really frustrating will happen, like it does in the first game. I guess we'll just have to see. But yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty damn cool. I guess we could see how it's doing on Steam quickly. Steam. It's got 150,000 people playing it right now. It's a mostly what the Jesus Christ? Look at this. Look at this. Mostly negative. It definitely doesn't deserve that. Maybe I've just had a relatively good experience with it, and other people haven't been so lucky. Was putting together a compatibility guide for playing the game under Linux Steam Deck, which required me to use various Proton versions. Apparently each of these counted as an individual PC and triggered the de novo tamper protection. Now I can't play it on any of my systems. Wow. That's not good. Oh. You can't delete your save. Wow. You could do that in the first game. You can't even do that in this one. That's dumb. If you want to change the way your character looks, you got to pay $2. You got, because look at all of this fucking DLC. It's ridiculous. And if you try and delete your save, it's on the cloud, and you can't delete the cloud. That's ridiculous. It's like they've taken... Which version did I buy? Just the regular version. It's like they've taken all of the things that were a bit weird and janky in the first game and turned it up to 11. Like, you could only have one save file. And now in the sequel, you can only have one save file and you can't delete it. Like, what? Why have you done this? It's like they're trying to be annoying on purpose. It's like they're trying to ruin a really good game. Like with the first game. Let's just put something in it that's really annoying and bad. And you got to try and push through it. Very strange. Pay to win anti-consumer practices. There is no option in-game to start again or delete the current save file. What the fuck? What? That's just asinine. I mean, the first game didn't actually get that great of a reception when it came out. Like I said, it kind of got that cult classic following over time. I just don't... I don't get it. So you can have multiple playthroughs with different classes? No. You can't even start the game again now in this one. You could in the first game, not in this one. You can go into New Game Plus, I would imagine, like the first game. But you can change class mid-game. You just need to unlock the ability to do that, which I haven't yet. In the first game, you didn't get that until like the first big city, or like the big city. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Like not being able to replay the game from the beginning if you want to. I mean, what the fuck is that about? That's just ridiculous. So this is the DLC that lets you change your appearance. It's £1.70. This consumable item is also obtainable in-game. Ah. So it's not so bad then. But, you know, God knows how hard it is to get it in the game. You bring back like a super... You get one save, you can start over at any time. But you can't change your character. Your character's appearance is on the servers. So deleting your save files doesn't do anything for your character. Like, why would you bring a beloved, you know, cult classic game back from 12 years ago just to, like, do everything in your power to fuck it up? I don't get that. I was gonna say this as well. Like, I bet you this gets a completely different reception from users compared to critics. You know, critics, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, game of the year. Users, I mean, how can you not take performance into account when reviewing a game? How can it not affect the score? It should do. Games are a technical thing. If it technically doesn't work properly, then it should get a lower score. How to make a new character in Dragon's Dogma 2. Dragon Dogma 2 has been lauded for its expansive character creator, which gives you many options for crafting, blah blah blah. 40 people certified. You can change how your Arisen looks, you just need to unlock it first. If you want to start over in Dragon's Dogma 2, you must delete your existing save file. There is no option to start a new save file, but wiping your existing save will let you start all over with a new character. So why are some people saying that you can't do that? There's a review here saying doesn't matter if you do that. Your in-game character doesn't get changed. Who knows? I mean, it shouldn't be this convoluted anyway, you know. There should just be multiple save slots and a way to delete a save. It's just ridiculous. It's being convoluted just for the sake of it, because it's part of the game's charm, which I don't think it is. I think it, in the first game, I think those things were detrimental to the game, and I loved it in spite of those things, you know, and I was hoping they would fix them to make it better. It's just stupid. I don't get it. It's like trying to keep things. It's like trying to keep things the way they were, even if they were bad, just to keep it how it was. To be faithful to the original. Yeah, it's a shame because the game so far seems really cool with the combat and exploration and the cutscenes, set pieces. Just, again, another game, another launch just completely sullied by performance, shitty business practices. It's just stupid. But, you know, like anything, like even with Cyberpunk, you know, if in a year's time, 2 years' time, it's all fixed, all will be forgotten and forgiven by the player base, so they know they can get away with it. But, yeah, a bit of a downer to end on because the game is really cool, but yeah. Oh yeah, I wasn't going to refund it. I really like the game, and I can deal with the performance in towns if the performance is fine in combat, you know, and actually exploring. But you know, it's got a lot of caveats to it, which is a shame. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Later today with another stream, I don't know, maybe, we'll see. We'll see, but yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.